Welcome to Still Talking Uncut. I'm your host, Big Easy, joined by Master Distiller Sean Rigsby and another Master Distiller, my man Tater. I'm not even introducing the other guys tonight. They're just here. Now, y'all know who it is, man. Uncle Joey and the Masters. Um, welcome to Still Talking. We got a special guest back again. Now, since I was the only one that could make it to Gatlinburg to get the jars, these fellers finally got their jars. I think Matt finally got to try it.
The question is, have you gotten paid for all your jars?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Tater may have.
Yeah. He ain't get paid much for them, I can tell you that.
I got what was agreed to.
It's about the jar.
That's fair.
It ain't about the money.
Yeah.
Except the money from Uncle Joey. It's about the money. Give my damn money, Uncle Joey.
No, they said mine was so good. They just settled up with me that night. They know to get rid of it.
I was grateful enough and lucky enough to be able to make it down to the jar release for it, and it was awesome. It's always a great experience. We're sitting there and they're like, "Oh, you can't try it," and it's like, "What? Okay." We bought a jar. We walked up to the hotel and was like, "Yep," cracked it open in the parking lot, grabbed a water bottle, filled it up. We was trying it, man. I go, I'll buy some jars and tell me I can't try it. And then me and Bean proceeded to.
Where there's a will, there's a way, ain't that right?
Damn right, man.
So they didn't have it on the tasting list during the. That's wild.
Nope.
All right.
And then it was like, you can't open that jar in here. You can't sample out of the jars. And it's like, well, I just want to try this. So hotel was across the street. I just filled up a water bottle, and you know how the old Rigsby water bottle trick. And
did you like it?
Oh yeah. So it's the best of the runs that I've had so far. Like, of all the jars that I've had, of the Master Distiller Winners, of the jars they put out, it's the best one. It's the one I like the most. I'm a brandy type fella. I don't really like vodka, or it's supposed to be vodka. I don't know.
But it surprised me how it come out and the flavor and everything.
Me too. I thought it'd been a lot better. What the fuck?
Damn. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Everybody can't be as good as you, Sean.
Right. In honor of Tater.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you what he actually knows.
Not much. No, I do like this a lot better cold. When I was over at Uncle Joey's, that's when you told me to go out there and grab it. And it seems the apple comes through a lot more, in my opinion, when it's cold.
Yeah.
I think on the nose, it gives it a more apple juice nose when it's cold.
Even though it wasn't on the oak long, I think when it's warmer, the oak is more present on a warmer jar.
It will come out more like that.
Yeah.
And it'll have more of a bite to it, too, if it's warm.
I feel like it does as well. I feel like it's a lot smoother when it's cold.
Yeah.
Listen, it still tastes good. It tastes good warm. It just goes down. You can I don't know if this is a good thing, but I can take bigger drinks when it's cold.
Yeah. Well, I look at it like me. If it's hot outside, I'm hateful. And if my opinion, if any liquor's hot, it's hateful as well, and it'll have more of a bite to it and everything else,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the fact that you hit the oak and the apple. To me, it comes across like 50-50. It's just an even mix. It really, they accent each other and really comes out nice.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the apple juice when it's cold at the end. You get a little, that apple kind of hangs around at the end, man. It tastes real nice.
I like it because it reminds you of something that you would make at home.
Absolutely, it does.
It's just like something that you would make at home. with the apples, and then you said you fast aged it with chips, right? Is that what you aged it with?
Yeah,
So,
it just soaked for 3 days is all I done it.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah.
Now, was that a light charred oak or was it a medium? You know, how was the char?
I used dark on it
Because it was rapid, trying to get a little bit that you could.
Yeah. I didn't want to leave it in there too long, you know. Of course, whenever I done it on the show, I just done 24 hours.
Right.
But, you know, in a quart jar, it's more concentrated, so you can get more oak in it like that.
As opposed to a giant run. So
Yeah, opposed to 76 gallon.
Now, did you char the oak yourself, or?
Yeah, no. I processed it myself. How's that?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
But it did surprise me how it, like one of you was saying there a minute ago about how it tasted like something you'd make at home. You know, that goes to show you that even with commercial stills that big, you can still get an authentic taste if you try.
Right.
Absolutely.
A backwoodsy taste, you know.
It's a lot of these distilleries. I feel like they over distill. Like I feel like a lot of them are too over distilled, and it's simple to the point.
Well, what it is they try to make as much proof gallons as they can make.
Yeah,
right.
That way they don't. It saves them money in the end on their tax.
Right.
Yeah.
And they have to run it hot like that, I guess. I don't know, but you know.
Right. So
luckily,
we get a choice.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, unfortunately, they do sacrifice a little flavor in doing that. But with your run, man, you still got flavor in there. That's for sure. There's flavor in that jar.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I was surprised, and they wasn't nothing added to it at all. That's straight, from still to tote to oak to getting cut and then jarred. I mean, it wasn't no apple flavoring at all added.
Wow. Pulled a lot through.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you sold more jars than anybody in the first 2 hours. My man's hand was about to fall off.
I think we may have moved like right around 300 in 2 hours.
It was moving. That's for sure. Like it was.
I was surprised that many people turned out for it. Which Nick sold the hell out of jars too. Don't get me wrong. He had a good night too.
Do you know how many jars of yours sold total that they had?
I had 600 and something, and I was told the 28th of November there was 12 jars left. So that's 20 days.
Right.
Wow.
From a release, it's down to 12. It's 600 total. Wow. 600 and something. I can't remember the exact number. I mean, I'd have to look at a piece of paper.
And I heard
like 10 home.
I heard you just talk about Nick, and when I saw the two of you were releasing together, man, and there's probably not two better dudes in the moonshine world doing what y'all do, man. You and Big Nick are good people, man, for real. That was a good pair up as far as distillers and just human beings, man. It really was.
Yeah, we just two old country boys that it was raised right and respect people and just try to get by and do our thing.
Does Sugarlands have any more left that you know of, Tater?
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't checked. I hadn't asked. I've been so busy working and everything. I ain't really had time.
I would doubt it if they had 12 jars left after 20 days.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
But now that's what I was told. I wasn't there, so I don't know. That's what I was told. So if somebody can prove different, that's fine. I ain't gonna argue with them.
If there's more, let us
That's
know.
what
We'll
I
send
was told.
somebody to get them.
Yeah. Hey,
So,
listen, if so, I got a guy in Gatlinburg tomorrow, so let me know.
Well, all the jars that I've got, I think I've got 7 or 8, and they're all pretty well accounted for, except for a couple, and they're going to be on for auction and at benefits and stuff this year.
Nice.
Well, I know you got a couple benefits, several benefits that you do, and I look forward to seeing you at the 10-man this year, and that'll be a good one, man. I look forward also. I look forward to working with you and the other gentleman that runs that, and do some maybe some interviews and some promoting for that in the year coming up, man. I really do.
Oh yeah, we will. We're going to.
beers.
I'm glad that I got you guys in on it last year, and you was able to come up there and hang out with us and see what it was about.
Man, if you don't mind, man, talk a little bit about that. If you got a quick minute to give a little bit about that.
Well, it's just a good thing. They, they donate money to heart transplant patients, and usually it's kids that they donate the money to the family to cover expenses and to do whatever they want to do with. It's just like it's just like a boost saying, here's you this, do whatever you need to do with it. And it's just a good cause. They do the poker run, and then they have the auction and some good food and stuff. Mostly good hanging out with people, good fellowship, so to speak.
Yeah, it was a good time. That's for sure.
Well, anybody out there, if you look forward to hanging out with Tater and maybe even hang out with the Still Talking crew, we're not anywhere near the level as Tater here, but we'll be there. It's an awesome event.
I ain't above nobody. I'm lower than snakes yet.
But it's a kick-ass event, man. We all had a good time. I don't think Matt made it there because he's a piece of shit. But
I don't think John made it there.
But it's a good event, man.
I'll make it this
things.
year.
They do good things, and I hope that we can help you and help the gentleman that runs it. I hope whatever we can do to help grow with the podcast, man, we're here for you guys, man. We really are.
And leading up to that, we will take donations of items that if you want us to auction them off there. Like I said, 100% of everything that's sold goes right to them. So I know that we'll show up.
I like fooling with them too, is because all of it goes to that.
Yeah.
A lot of times
they ain't nobody making profit off of it in any way.
Cool.
As it should be. Nobody should make a profit off of something.
No. Anybody make profit off of benefits, sorry SOB, I don't care who they are.
That's
How big they are. That sorry son bitch would make profit off of benefit.
Mm-hmm.
Put money in your pocket off people's.
I hate to be hateful, but that pisses me off. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's been done. So.
It's been done. Yeah.
Gotta speak how you feel, man. Yeah. I know. We've lost some people over the holidays in the community. There's going to be some benefits going on to raise some money to help some fellers that have passed away. If you don't know, you need more info, just contact somebody in the community. There's going to be, a raise of money, man. We lost a feller, so we're going to do what we do. So be on the lookout for that. Just follow everybody.
Yeah, I'm always down to help somebody.
We know, Tater, you're our kind of people. You're mindless ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why we all get along so great. We're all about each other and giving and helping and doing what we can for each other, man. That's what it's all about. And at the end of the day, we're all about sharing knowledge and giving a helping hand when we can. Some of us will show up a little more than others.
But I think it's going to be a pretty good year this year. I hope it is with stuff going on. I've done got, let's see, I've got a coon hunt coming up at Bended Knee over there in North Carolina. January, and then Don, I talked to him at South Mountain, and he's wanting to do something in February, kind of a lock-in. He said it's Legends, Liars, and Golden something or other. I forget how he wrote it out. It's got a pretty catchy phrase to it. I'm sure you'll see it in a few days.
Like lock me in a distillery overnight. Is that what we talking about?
I don't know if that's what it is or not yet. I ain't got all. I hope not. I don't want to be locked up. in
Hold
JB
on,
no
hold
more.
Hold on, man.
Rethink this process. here
You
for a
don't want to be locking them over here. Like, hold on, man. You had me locked in the distillery. Like,
Easy, all right with you, bro. It's me and you, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as there's a fence out back, you'll be all right.
but now it'll be, it'll be a cool situation either way about it. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
We'll be on the lookout for
But
that.
I think we're gonna be working together on a few projects this year, maybe, and doing a little bit of running here and yonder.
That's good to hear.
Now,
But now,
you
what
have
have
any
you
plans?
guys got planned up? Any special events that you know of, or anything?
And it's the only thing going on up here this coming year is the 10-man in August. Look, and then farm to bottle. And then other than that, I don't think I'm traveling this year. I think I'm skipping all the Maggie Valley events, and
Well,
I might hit Beattyville just because I love Beattyville. It's always beautiful down there, and it's not real far. So I don't know. We'll play it by ear, and just the main thing here for us is going to be the 10-man run, and then farm to bottle.
Mm-hmm.
well, that'd be cool.
And maybe, hopefully, John Bent's is opening.
Yeah, if
hopefully.
Vince gets open, that's only 2 hours away, so we'll shoot over there.
Yeah.
I might go out to the Arkansas Music Festival again. That was a great time. They treated you great, put you up, fed you. So that was a good time out there too.
That's cool. I'm gonna try my best to do my thing this year and do some kind of a get together barbecue fundraiser.
Well, you let us know about that. We'll come south for that.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm not going south for Maggie Valley this year. So
yeah,
but,
I was blessed this year with plenty of work, and I didn't have time to do it.
Yeah.
So, last year I didn't on account of the flood stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor. Just build us a fence, man. Just put a fence up and we'll be good.
Uncle Joey just carries little fold-out fence. He just puts behind him.
What do you need a fence for?
That's because that's his smoking spot. Anytime you want to know where Uncle Joey is, he's on
Well, if we have it here, he's probably got 12,000 acres he could go wander on.
There's got to be a fence, though.
I think Big Easy's referring to Maggie Valley, and anytime anybody needed me, they kind of knew where to find me. So I think
just look for Tater. Joey will be with Tater.
Yeah, along the fence.
I'm in good hands. At least I knew I was in good hands.
It was real life King of the Hill shit. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Who did we have? We had Jimmy Jacks.
Yeah, Jimmy Jacks was hanging with us.
I think you had Stillwell and them over there.
That was my first time. Listen, that was my first time meeting old Jimmy Jacks, man. He seemed like a real good fella, man. He really does.
Oh, he's a super dude, man.
Yeah.
He's just from Pennsylvania. That's all wrong with him.
Yeah, we all got one of them in our group,
Yeah.
So you got away from it real quick. I'll kind of lean back to something, Tater. You got any future plans for maybe putting a label out there?
Like I said, me and Don's been talking about some stuff, so we'll see how things go.
All right.
And
hey, please let us know. That'll give
South
us another
Mountain.
reason.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good thing, I think. Don's a super great guy, and he makes a real good product.
I don't think I've been to South Mountain.
Where is South Mountain? Yeah, where is South Mountain, Tater? Where is South Mountain? I'm not familiar with
It's in North Carolina. I
Okay.
can't.
No, he's
If
tied in.
you hadn't asked me the name of it, I could tell you right off. I can tell you tomorrow or in 30 minutes probably.
That's
But
all right. That's all right. I got the
you
same
know,
memory as you.
like Sean says, I'm getting old. You know,
I'm surprised my comments didn't know off jump.
and yet whoever's running the sound on yours end's got the volume turned down. I can't hear you.
Connolly
It's in Connolly Springs, yeah, 1027 Malcolm Boulevard.
There you go.
Sean waited for me to say it and said it.
I would never do such a thing.
Never.
Any
He
other time.
sabotaged the sound a half second to mess with me, and I know it.
So how far is that from you? South Mountain?
The
I
next
can
state
be
over.
there probably, depending on the traffic on I-40. Probably in 2.5 hours, something like
All
that.
right. Okay. All right.
It's a real good ride. I mean, it as long as the gorge is running fine, you know where the landslide and stuff was at on 40.
Right.
As long as it ain't backed up, it ain't a bad ride at all.
Man, that was an eye-opening experience. I know for me, and I don't know about Big Easy, but that was wild, man.
Yeah, it was wild.
Hell, you ought to been here while it's going on.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine, man. I couldn't imagine. Just
He
driving
didn't know
through and
what
seeing
to
that
do.
aftermath. That was wild, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, I hate it for that people that was involved in that. That was some bad stuff, boy.
And it looks like from some of the videos I've seen, some of them areas are still struggling, man. It's a damn
Oh,
shame.
they are. It's still pitiful. It's just, you know, we've all kind of got used to it or forgot about it. Body needs to kind of check in on that maybe this year too, since you brought that up.
What I do like, Damon Beatty and his crew, they've still been pushing that. I think on the Moonshine Militia podcast network, they've been working with the Appalachia Initiative or something like that, and they're pushing to help them people down there still. I know Damon and his crew are working with that. So yeah, don't forget about them people for sure, man. That shit's still crazy to think that how bad it still is in some of them areas today.
Oh yeah.
Those areas,
and I'd say some of them still ain't even started to build back yet.
Yeah, some of them may not. Yeah,
it changes an area forever, man. Like you still go down to where those tornadoes came through in the neighborhood I grew up in back in 2019, and it's just still not the same. You know?
Yeah.
But that's the way
they rebuilt the strip club, but they can't replace the memories, right, Big Easy?
I never went in the end.
Well, I wish they would replace it and call it Titty Twisters instead of
that would be a good one. There ain't none coming back in that area now. It's just gas stations and used cars.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Used cars ain't never went nowhere. Them motherfuckers been there for years. So Tater, talk a little bit about your run at Sugarland. So did you use apples or did you use like a puree or?
We used puree because of the time of year and everything. You know, you couldn't hardly get apples. Not in that vast of amount.
Yeah.
And in a timely manner, you know.
Right.
But I used them, and it was more like just a regular applesauce, you know, about what it tasted like to me. So it's probably every kind of apple you could think of in it. It wasn't a particular apple mash, you know, so to speak. Then we put white sugar and brown sugar in it, you know, and yeast. But I made an 800-gallon batch, and it took 13 days to work out. I used a total of 1,000 pounds of sugar in it.
Was that your own yeast or was that a store-bought yeast?
That was their yeast.
Their yeast, okay.
The bread yeast or distiller's yeast or whatever?
It was active dry yeast.
Yep.
All I know. And one, I believe we used 1 pound block of it.
So I think I've asked you this before. For your preference, what is your favorite type of apple to use to distill with?
Some it's about half rotten.
That's
For
what's got all
people-
the sugar.
That's what I was say for people that don't know. Yeah, tell them why.
Whatever's free.
Because it just works off better. It's got its own yeast in it. It's already broke down.
Right. It's already started that process.
It's done got, at pectic enzyme everybody spends all that money on.
Yeah.
It's naturally in them apples. God put it in them apples.
Yep.
All you got to do is wait for it to come out. And that's just,
That's just how
hillbilly
it is.
science there. But they'll break down a lot better for about half rotten. So, calling it rotten and being rotten, two different things. I'm talking,
Yeah.
very ripe.
Yeah.
Extra ripe. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You don't want damn wiggle tails growing in them or nothing like that. Rotten.
They don't drink much.
well, you're
But
if you
I've
let-
been told if you keep them underwater, they won't do that no way. They'll just get right. Is what I was told. I don't know.
if you let your fruit get too rotten, it will develop an organism that fights your yeast, and your yeast won't work. So, like you said, just really ripe, really, really ready to go.
Where they start to soften is what you're talking.
Just
Yeah.
just good, and you said half rotten, good and ripe, man, ready to go.
Where
Yeah.
the peeling stuff is in the apple nearly.
They got all that sweetness in them, and you ever bite into an apple and it's just it's half rotten because you bit into it, and it's really super sweet but kind of sour at the same time, and like you said, it's got its own yeast and it's already started breaking down. It's like, man, another day or so I'll get drunk off this apple.
Right. Eat a handful of them. Yeah, absolutely.
I believe whenever I was a kid, I did get a hold of something like that because my granddad would store apples in his cellar, wrap them up in paper and store them. And, come February or March, if you still eating apples that's picked in November, they probably was about half fermented.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they still good. I ain't never eaten no apples that was as good as them back then.
All the chemical and pesticide free too back then too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, you can't even pick apples now unless you spray them.
Right.
They won't let you sell them to the public.
Nope. That's crazy, man.
They won't let you bring them in and pick them up.
Yeah.
I just discovered we got this nice little apple orchard not too far from the house. I think the end of the summer we need to make a trip because they were offering some pretty nice little deals. You buy a gallon of their apple cider, and I think you could take as many apples as you could haul out of there.
Bro, he just now telling us it's the end
I
of
just-
December. He didn't
I
say
just-
nothing.
I didn't know. Remember, I tried. It was too late. We tried to. I already called,
Yes,
and the shit
sir.
was gone. I didn't know nothing about it, man.
Well, man,
Now, I don't know how they'd work off. I had never tried them, but I went one year to the apple barn. They was over in Pigeon Forge. They was squeezing apple, for cider.
Right.
And I got some of them to put out in the woods to feed critters with. And anyway, I brought them in and put them out, and hell, they wasn't nothing to eat them. They lay there and plumb went in the ground. They wasn't nothing to touch it.
Really?
And I never have tried to fool with the squeezings off of cider. I was wondering if it worked off or not.
use them for a split, a mountain brandy. They just use them to get some flavor out of them.
Okay.
Like a lot of times I'll reuse my leftover fruit, yep, and throw it on top of some grain and make a mountain brandy out of it. That way, you smooth out that grain a little bit, and
it gives a good flavor. Yeah,
you get an extra use out of that fruit too. You're getting something extra out of it. So
I was curious of how that would work.
I would imagine they stole the good stuff out of it. They press that in a block, but there's still flavor in there that could be had. And you kind of like grappa, just like grappa. If you can get a local winery that most of them they just dump their old pumice, and they'll let you have some you can play around with. All you gotta do is add sugar and water. That shit'll take off on its own. So much wild yeast on them grapes, man.
I guess you're making sugar liquor then, ain't you?
Yeah, you're going to use it for flavoring. That's a money run. Little support shine. We put that in the support shine category. Like that's support brandy is what it is.
Yes, you're making.
I love it whenever people tell somebody that if they add sugar into their corn liquor, they're making sugar liquor. No, they're trying to make money.
Making more liquor. I believe we've had this argument several times with people about, hey, man, at the end of the day, there's sugars. Like whether you're getting it from your grain, you're getting it from your fruits, you're getting it from the bag, you're getting it from sugar cane. It doesn't matter where there's sugar. It's just different forms of it. And like you said, you want to make it financially or monetarily worth your time, you're going to have to throw some white sugar in there and bump that shit up a little bit,
I'd say you would, but my saying, as long as you're making liquor, it don't make a damn to me what you're making. Just make it.
Yep.
As long as you're happy with what you're doing, you keep doing you.
Right.
You keep doing you,
What, you mean
there's
not one way to make it?
There's one way, and the rest of us are wrong.
There is one way. There's my way, and then there's your way, and then there's his way.
Right.
And we all have one way. We have our way, and that's
the main way is to get that. Main way is get it up about 195, 196, and let it go.
Yep.
And if you don't like the way it tastes, just add post flavor to it.
Make apple pie out of that shit.
Or beach brandy, whatever you want to make.
I ain't never heard no better or lady be like, "Oh man, this apple pie doesn't taste like it was made with shitty liquor."
Right?
They're always like, "Oh, this is so good." I ain't never heard nobody say that, man. So only like I wouldn't drink that shit, but here you go. Like once you add that flavor or just rerun it, turn it into high proof, and I ain't about that though. So,
hey, I saw somebody just comment about dextrose. Can we talk a little bit about dextrose? Because I know nothing about it.
Corn sugar.
I don't know nothing.
All right, so dextrose is sugar. It's it's made from corn. It is definitely
it's fully fermentable.
Yeah, fully fermentable. I believe it's broken down into a disaccharide from a mono. It's broken down into a mono from a dual. So it ferments a lot easier. It's sugar made from corn. So you imagine like you ferment corn, it's smooth, it's delicious. And so if you want to really like, like you said, man, it's.
But that's why they say if you want to add sugar and it'll still be a corn liquor, they use dextrose.
So my question is, the dextrose, does it make the liquor any sweeter because it's a corn sugar?
It's already broken. It's already broken down, so it's easier for the yeast to consume.
Yeah, that's
and so when your yeast are happy and your yeast consume easily, supposedly, it makes the smoother, better end product. And your yeast is not working. It's not breaking down that disaccharide because it's already a mono. It's already a single chain.
It's just like you sitting at home trying to eat a fucking pot of food at one time.
So
instead of doing that, you eat, a little bit here, a little bit in 2 hours, a little bit in 2 hours.
but what I'm saying, as far as my level, like home distiller, is there a noticeable difference if we use dextrose?
Give it a try, and you
I
find
would
out for
absolutely
yourself.
love to.
Yeah, actually, he's going to go get it, and he's going to be like, fuck this. And he's going to come back home.
And realistically, the price of dextrose now isn't that much more than cane sugar or even Walmart sugar.
You go to get it.
We have brew stores. We have brew stores. We just go to brew store. I have a brew store that we go get it.
He's got a real good price on it too.
Yeah, or the big company is LD Carlson, I believe. If you've got they ship to local distilleries sometimes, but usually you get it from a brew store. We're up here in the Corn Belt, so we have Cargill and everything around here.
Joey, they use a lot in beer.
Yeah.
I've just
beer. It's also
seen
used
it thrown around a lot. I've seen it thrown around a lot, and I've never really asked that question. Like, what is it? What's the difference? What is it? Is it worth the extra? Does it make a difference?
Well, people say you can't make a good liquor with white sugar.
I beg to differ.
And every one of us here know better than that.
I've tasted some pretty damn good liquor made with white sugar.
That the corn sugar, like, have you ever had a hard cider that somebody made at home?
Yeah.
And what they do is they make an apple wine, and they don't kill the yeast, and they put a little bit of corn sugar in the bottle, and they cap it, and then that yeast creates that fizz, and that's how you make a hard cider. You turn apple wine into a hard cider just by adding a little bit of corn sugar into your bottle, and letting the yeast ferment it in the carbonation. But don't add too much, or you got a bomb.
Now, do you use it just the same as regular sugar? It's just a different kind.
Well, it doesn't weigh equally, so this is where your triple scales will help you, or just knowing or learning, playing with it.
Right after you've done a mash so many times, you just know this is how many pounds of sugar I need.
It's not 1-to-1, and like Hillbilly's saying, some people claim that the dextrose has a lot less bite, and it's attributed to it already being broken in half, and your yeast able to consume it easier. So if you can get your hands on dextrose, give it a try. You might like it. You might fall in love with it. Hell, our buddy Hooch, he won't run anything but dextrose. He won't run white sugar. He only uses dextrose.
Interesting.
Even if I believe,
which is why he runs like twice a year.
I don't even think it's twice a year, like once every 8 years. But anyways, all right. So
the only time I ever made any was up at Sugar Lands and on TV.
The only time I've ever made any was watching. I just watched.
What, in my backyard?
But when it's on video, it's just water, man. It's all editing. None of it's
Right.
real.
Right.
It's all editing.
You gotta have that little valve in your worm, and you just turn it just a little bit, and it makes pretty stream come out of that worm you ever seen.
That's right. It's all editing, baby. You don't. Hey, it's kind of like perpetual motion machine. You don't see the wire. you never see the power wire. It's all editing, man. That wire's there somewhere. That machine doesn't stop, but you can't see it, so you can't prove it. It always makes you wonder. So, all right. So Bennett uses dextrose. Actually, I picked up quite a bit of dextrose here in Ohio and toted it down to Tennessee for buddies and stuff to make beer with. He said more dextrose than white sugar, which that makes sense. It's
you got to use more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
No, I'm definitely interested, intrigued, and it's something that I definitely want to play with.
Just go over to Brutensils and tell go to Brutensils. Tell Dude Big Easy sent you. He'll have you in the
bag. I won't be out of there for 3 hours.
Yeah, 500 pounds of corn, and you need it ground right now.
He'll let you grind your own corn right there. Like, he'll let you grind your own shit. But
just as fine as you can get it.
And he's a good fella there. So
hell yeah. Well, I appreciate the invite. I mean to sidetrack us here. I just that popped up, and I'm like, let's talk about it.
Dextrose. We ain't really talked about dextrose very much. It's just.
I'll be honest. It sounded like it sparked a little interest on the bottom here down at Tater too.
It'll make sugar, man. So you can invert, like you said. Oh, Scott's saying invert your sugar. That's where you cook
Yeah.
your white sugars down with citric acid, and you go in ahead and you break that disaccharide down, make it easier for your yeast to consume. There's, like I said, is there one way? Yeah, my way. You know what I'm saying? Your way, Scott Johnson's way, Tater's way, Sean's way. That's the one way. Daniel's way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there is one way, my way. But my way is derived from everybody that I've learned from.
Mm-hmm.
Little bits here, little
100%.
bits there. But yeah, there's one way, my way. So when I show you my way, or if I watch Tater's way, then I might pick up something like that. If
it's a sweet mash, I wouldn't.
Now, usually when you're using dextrose, you're adding it to your corn and things like
Yeah.
that. I've never heard of anybody doing a straight dextrose wash. I wouldn't think you would need nutrients just because of the corn sugar. But you know what I'm saying?
One time I used nutrients. I didn't even think about it. I just threw them in.
But nutrients are one of those things. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Or you can always do the old zombie yeast it up. Kill that yeast. Use that yeast as nutrients. Yeah, that's the Tater down there cheesing.
I don't know nobody does that.
Yeah, I don't know nobody does that either. I don't know who I learned that from. But you say, like I said, we learned something from everybody, and you don't have any nutrients. Kill you some yeast. Use some zombie yeast. I learned that from a feller. It was a great trick, and it's always in your back pocket. You always got it. Now, to me, I think nutrients are overused. I think they're only needed in a straight sugar wash, because when I'm eating an apple or I'm eating some corn, there's enough nutrients in that to feed my big self. There's enough nutrients in there to feed my yeast. But I said, if you got them, use them.
Yeah. And, I wonder if the nutrients that's in that stuff that you just mentioned, wonder if it's just the natural yeast that might occur on it is what the yeast you put in it feeds off of.
That could be.
What are the nutrients that they're giving you to feed them?
Yeah,
like
people are buying. Yeast that's already on the fruit or already on the corn that you put in there. And the yeast that you put in to distill with is stronger, so it eats that yeast.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of natural yeast. I mean, it's everywhere. Like, you can just let it sit.
It'd be the same principle as the zombie yeast, wouldn't it?
Right.
What I thought was pretty wild. I seen somebody is it blueberries? Is it blueberries that collect a lot of yeast?
Grapes, blueberry, anything with a skin.
Blackberries or something.
Anything with a skin.
Any fruit's got a lot of yeast to it.
I would say something with vine would probably gather more because it's more shaded than, say, a tree that's more open to sunlight. Just thinking. I don't know, because yeast grows better in a shaded environment.
Cooler, damper, shade.
Makes sense.
Your fruits are usually, shade. They're shaded by the leaves around, and so it makes a lot of sense. And I believe when we had Alan Bishop on, he was talking about propagating his own wild yeast.
That was who it
with
was.
Logs.
That's who it was.
And I believe you was talking about like going into a blueberry field and like just trying to propagate yeast out of the air to use later on. Like it's, you don't have to buy yeast, it's there. It's there,
right.
You'll see some people, they'll just take
does yeast go to some fruit more than others, or is it, like he said, most viney fruit?
Now do what?
Will a yeast go more towards, like you said, a viney fruit? Is there a certain fruit that will generate more yeast?
I'm not for sure on that, but I'm just saying, generally speaking,
In a
if it's
cooler,
a
more
shady,
shaded area.
damp environment, it'll catch more.
Okay, all right. I was just curious on that. All right.
Yeah. But now, I ain't never made nothing, so I don't know.
No, this is all just some videos I've seen. Just watching.
I had wild grapes here, put them in a jar,
Yeah.
added water, a little sugar. There you go.
Yeah, I've done grape before and just used the yeast in it. Didn't
It
use
just
any
takes
at all.
off.
I
It
just
just
mashed
takes
them
off.
up.
Yeah, actually, Uncle Joey, don't you still have a jar of that, or is that what we used in the thumper?
Jar of what?
That great.
It's right here.
He don't have nothing but empty jars.
Yeah, that was all wild yeast. Because actually, the guy that gave me the grapes his wife wanted a couple bottles of wine. Yeah, I really didn't want to give them to her because the wine ended up real earthy. It didn't taste very good, but the clear come out of it was all right.
What the hell was that?
If you don't get to it, it will just take off, man. Yeast is everywhere.
Hell yeah.
Yeast is everywhere. I say, you can find amylase places that you wouldn't think. It's wild.
Potatoes once never put yeast in it. Was going crazy with wild potatoes. Okay. All right. Interesting.
Anything with a skin, man. Anything with a skin is going to hold a lot of wild yeast. Like you said, it grows and vines and roots and I said you see it a lot. Apples, they hold a lot of wild yeast. Grapes and the grapes hold so much yeast. It's crazy. A lot of guys, they won't even use when they're fermenting grapes. They just mash it in, press it and let it go.
Hell yeah.
But if you want consistency, you should probably add your yeast, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they've learned to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it can be inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? It's not 100% success rate. That's why, we're blessed nowadays. We have so many different strains of yeast and powerful yeast and this and that and turbos and strain for this and strain for that.
Yeah,
and
there's
strain
specific.
for this over here. And we're very blessed. You know what I'm saying? So we can get consistency. It's just like why everybody's using liquid enzymes to convert with, because it's consistency. It's converted, and it's about consistency, and it's the new age, and it's what everybody wants. But man, I believe everybody should take the time and do some natural ferments, man, and just see the flavor profile differences that you can pull out of the areas, and do it in different areas, different parts, and just be intrigued by the different flavors you can pull.
Hell yeah.
So how's your classes going, Sean?
Good. Going
good. You got them booked up?
Huh?
Have you got a bunch booked up?
Well, it's a little different. It's not really a one that you schedule. People can just get on and do them at their own leisure.
So, if you don't mind, Sean, tell us a little bit about this online course you've got.
I feel like
That's
you're
what
setting
I
me
was
up for
about
something.
to say. Damn it!
No, I'm not setting you up for anything, man. Just tell people how they can. If you're interested, just tell the people how they can look into it, man.
Oh, you can go to the Facebook called Still Talking Institute Distilling. Basically, it's just like a basic course. Well, the main one is just
it's like a friendly reach around.
You can deal with that. No, you couldn't get that far around.
All right. No, it's just a helping hand, man. Any questions, any info, anything you need.
Well, yeah, it's when you get online, people are trying to learn, and they're siphoning through all this information, and like Easy said, we all have our way.
Yep.
But there's a lot of really bad incorrect information. Now, I'm not saying
Incorrect.
everything. I'm not saying everything I do is perfect, but what I do works for me, and I know I can get a consistent flavor for the most part. You know, and that's just it. It's just giving somebody a base to work with. You know.
Hey, do you give tips on how to proof down your liquor from your worm?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just turn the water way up. That'll do that for you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I think for a lot of new distillers out there, a lot of people that have a lot of unsurety, I think that's probably going to be a place that they can maybe get a little more confidence in what they're doing.
Even somebody's been doing it a while can pick things up from it. I guarantee you, because there's so many different ways of doing everything.
I like that shirt, Matt. Where did you get that shirt?
You got to know somebody.
Yeah. He's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. So we bypassed. We got past what we normally do. Is what's everybody drinking? Now, I know I'm drinking on this fine oaked apple here. What about you, Easy? What are you drinking?
The same thing you saw me drinking on the whole time from the beginning.
That vodka?
No.
Well,
No, I dumped your vodka down the drain.
I got me some of this, but I had a buddy stop by today and drop me off a jar. I ain't tried it yet. He said said it's peach. I don't know. Let's see what it is.
I bet it ain't sound as pretty as Sean's was.
I'm drinking on this jar of.
Oh yeah, what's your jar say,
this
Sean?
jar of free liquor.
It says Tater something.
Tater says.
Nope. Fuck you.
Hey, I got one of those too, Sean. I got a bottle of rum that says that. You want me to show that?
Yeah. So go ahead, Matt.
I'm gonna try his peach here for the first time.
What's it smell like?
Watermelon.
Fucking heads, you jackass! You give me a jar of heads. What?
It's headsy.
Damn.
Headsy.
Oh,
Damn.
man, that ain't even right.
Ain't nobody likes
That ain't
heads.
even right. Good God.
Oh, Lord.
On for shit, man.
What the hell was that?
I'm drinking on this
find
free
the cat,
jar of
man.
oaked apple.
That's the headziest shit I've ever had.
Hit him with the old Rigsby. Piece of shit.
Matt, we love you, brother.
Damn.
Hey, at least you could tell the difference.
Yeah.
At
Damn.
least you could tell the difference.
The chaser saved the day.
Yeah, hey, thankful for this jar right here.
Man.
It's my jar of free liquor.
Well, I appreciate you guys being nice about that. I guess I'll have to send you a check now on it.
No. I just want you to bring. Listen,
We're not promoting it because I think it's all been sold.
It's all gone, so we got what we got. So
listen. I keep seeing you in all these videos of you doing all this barbecue. Need to get
That's
you up
what
here.
I want to try.
Yeah, get you up here at the 10-man working some barbecues.
the worm, baby.
Well, we may work on that this year. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I'd love that.
Because there's some good pig farms right there close, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
And y'all ain't like they are in Tennessee. Yuns got butchers up there that can do stuff.
Mhm.
We don't have them here. They ain't as prevalent as they are up there. How's that?
Yeah, they're all over the place up here. We
That's
got
interesting.
big butcher
I
farms.
look out my window and look at the backside of one.
Oh, yeah.
That's very interesting to
you,
know. You
got my
have
Landis.
issues with that down your way?
Do what?
You have issues with that down your way?
Yeah,
No,
well,
you do it themselves.
the state's so hard on people they can't afford to do it.
No shit.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Hmm.
I mean, I go out of state, say I go to Louisiana. You know, I went down there and worked, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. I worked for about 6 months. And everywhere you look, you can get smoked meat like this, or you can buy a duck that's been skinned and ready to eat, or anything you want. They've got a store for it. Here, there's a butcher shop in Greenville. I mean, you have Swaggerty's, but they're a well-known name. They're about like Smithfield. But as far as your mom and pop butchers, they ain't any. They just they so strict on their laws and rules and taxes that they can't operate hard.
Man, that's crazy. We got them up here, and I appreciate what we got.
Yeah. Would that be also, though, that down there you guys are old school and a lot of people just do it themselves?
Well, yeah, we do.
All their lives?
We do, but they frown on that. And damn sure do if they catch you selling any of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They'll do more to you in state of Tennessee for selling milk and fresh pork than they will for damn meth anymore.
It's because they want their cut, man. You stepping on their toes.
That's exactly right, but I ain't getting into politics.
Nope. That's crazy, though. That is wild.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Come on up. We'll have all kinds of meat for you ready to smoke.
Yeah.
Get it.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like doing, but I want to try yours. I've seen pictures and videos, and it's just amazing.
We'll hang out by the fence while we're.
The only complaints I usually have is that I've eat too damn much.
But if you put together that benefit that you cook off and all that, let us know, man. We'd love to come down for that. So.
Well, I'm going to try my best to have one this year, and I know that me and Wayne will do one over there at Bended Knee for sure. Between now and fall.
Talking about Wayne Herbert?
Huh?
Is it Wayne Herbert?
No, Wayne Link.
Oh, Wayne Link. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that runs Bended Knee in Granite Fall. It's a place kind of like they do a lot of benefits for wounded warriors, and they come and meet there. The veterans do and hang out, and it's kind of like a veteran post, but it's a hunting place. They have turkey shoots and skeet shoots, and they do quail hunts and dove hunts and all kinds of stuff, with veterans, and then open to the public as well.
Hell yeah. Anytime you got veterans involved and doing something for them, man, that's awesome.
Yeah. See, they're having a coon hunt the 16th over there, and I'm going to go over and help them with it January.
Hell yeah.
And that'll be the first competition coon hunt that I've been to since I was probably 17 or 18.
Well, it's only a couple of years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, boy. I wish it was still like it was back in.
Me too, Tater. Me too, brother.
3 or 4 summers. So.
Be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Oh God, it's so much easier back in just to breathe.
Hey, that's a whole nother podcast, brother. That's a whole other podcast.
We got out of time for tonight,
No, I mean real talk, man. That is.
Yeah.
But,
hey, I know. Tater, I just want to say, man, we love you, brother. We really do.
Well, I appreciate you having me on here, and yet you old guys, Yuns has had me on here. I don't know how many times now, but
about 3 or 4. We're gonna have you on again before the 10-man festival. So
you're gonna be on it more times.
But I appreciate Yuns' support and Yuns taking time to hang out with me and lying about my product and saying it was good and everything. I appreciate that.
We lie to the people we love.
We lie to the people we love. So,
but now I want to tell Beth that I love her while I'm on here, and
she knows from the bottom left.
Hey,
that's what keeps me going. Her and them kids.
Beth is awesome. It's been a pleasure meeting her.
Yep. If you look at the bottom left of the screen, you can tell Tater loves Beth.
Hey, they ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, Tater.
Yep.
No.
All right, well, I guess we're going ahead and let everybody get on out of here. I know y'all be sure to tune in. Uncle Joey, when's the next America and Moonshine podcast? It's a real podcast about America and moonshine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's definitely about their name.
No, I'll be honest. We bounce around. We do that once a month with Damon and
once
Tom.
a month. Great podcast.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. We talk about real life shit. We talk about America, and we talk about moonshine.
You know, like, and
it's
so y'all make sure you tune
safe
in.
And stay frosty, okay?
Yes, sir.
We sure will, Tater.
Y'all have a good night, man. If we'll see you next week. Who's next week, Uncle Joey?
We're off. We don't have anybody till January 12th.
See y'all back on the 12th. Who's on the 12th?
You probably won't be here. I think you said you were off that week. We got Rod Parton from.
I'm gonna try to make it. To make it. So,
all right.
Nice.
You know,
hold on. Did you hold on? Did you say Rob Parton?
Yeah,
Rob.
Is he related
Sarge.
to?
It's time to go.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Y'all have a good night.
Y'all have a good night.
Good
We
night,
love you, Tater.
Tater.
We love all y'all. Have a great night.